What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Brothers Geek Out channel. This is G-Man out here in Singapore. Hope you're all well. This is a special edition, or just a bit of a difference in regards to the podcast this week. Kibla is currently with little Idris, our nephew, at the Super Pets premiere. So our times were not able to collaborate today. So there's been a lot of news this week. Obviously, Comic-Con San Diego happened, the big one. Lots of announcements and trailers and whatnot. So I'm going to give you my quick thoughts on everything that's been going on. And then Kibbs will do that as well later on when he has time, and we'll put them together. So we're doing it separately, but you'll get both of our perspective on everything that's going on. First of all, we've got to start off with we lost another legendary artist, R.I.P. Alan Grant. I'll let Kibla speak on that more from a creative perspective. He could probably relate more, but it's another one. I feel like every couple of weeks we're giving news on a new artist passing away. But rest in peace. The second thing was the Mortal Kombat sequel. Has a director, Simon McCoy, who's joined to do the sequel of Mortal Kombat with the writer from Moon Knight, Jeremy Slater. So I believe it was the writer from Moon Knight, Jeremy Slater. So I enjoyed the first one. I know it wasn't the best movie, but I personally enjoyed it. I loved what they did with it. It was gory, like Scorpion was awesome. I wish they kind of focused more on Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but anyway, I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to the second one. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, some little music news, man, old school hip hop heads. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are reportedly working on a new collaborative project in a way, so that's freaking awesome. Those two legends of hip hop going way back, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there because I love my old school hip hop. Not really into the new stuff these days, but old school, I'm all down. Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell starring in Apple's Godzilla the Titan series. So first of all, it's a Godzilla series. Second of all, you've got Kurt Russell and his son being in it. So that's interesting that Kurt Russell will be doing a Godzilla movie, or show, should I say. It says it's on Apple, but I believe HBO and Warner Brothers own Godzilla. I don't know how that works. But anyway, regardless, should be a good show. I mean, I wonder how they're going to do it. Are they going to work together? Is it going to be like young Kurt Russell is going to be his son? I don't know. It's pretty awesome, father and son. Other news outside of being WWE, I don't know if you watched that. I used to watch it when I was young. I used to love the WWF and whatnot. But Vince McMahon has retired from WWE. Legendary promoter. The guy is one of the best to do it, to sell everything and just put those storylines together. Even as an adult, adults watch it knowing that it's fake and choreography, but the story, the entertainment that he put together, you can't beat that. Second to none. I think he's inspired Dana White from the UFC and all that sort of stuff. So legend. I mean, the guy was probably 70 plus, 80 plus, still doing the damn thing. Tonks as hell. But yeah, no, Vince McMahon retired from WWE. Looks like the first X-Men. Actually, now we're getting into the more comic book stuff, right? So it looks like the first X-Men Marvel Studios movie will be called The Mutants. Now, obviously, Kamala Khan came out as a mutant, the first mutant, or they mentioned the word mutant in the MCU. They're getting on with things. We'll get into it in a bit as well with the Black Panther trailer, but they're getting onto the mutant scene. So if the first movie's called The Mutants, I can't wait. I can't wait to what they do with that. So let's see. I still want it to be a show. I want it to be a, whatever, man, 20-part Disney Plus show. I heard we're going to get to it, but Daredevil's an 18 parts, a series show. So anyway, The Mutants, I'm all down. So let's see when we're in that. Hopefully we get some of that. New details about Master of the Universe Revelations has been released. So Kevin Smith was talking about it. They got a new major cast member, William Shatner, who's a legend. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know who's going to play. Kevin Smith was quite discreet about it, but I enjoyed the first season, so I'm going to enjoy the second one. Andrew Lincoln and Dania Guerrera will reprise their roles as Rick Grimes and Michonne in a 6-episode spin-off set of The Walking Dead in 2023. I stopped watching Walking Dead. I lost interest after, I can't remember what season, to be honest with you. I completely lost season, but if you're a Walking Dead fan, if you like that stuff, then they're doing the spin-off. But it's kind of weird they call it a spin-off because those two were main characters anyway. So my iPad's leaking all over the place, man. All these crumbs and stuff. Anyway, they were like main characters anyway, so it's kind of weird they're doing the spin-off. But anyway, whatever. I saw a trailer to Mike Tyson Hulu show. That looks pretty good. I don't know if you've seen it. August 22nd is the Mike Tyson Hulu show. take a look. I saw the trailer, it looks pretty good. I'm sure it's going to be very accurate to his life. It'll be weird if they don't do it these days, like especially with Mike Tyson having his podcast out. He's very expressive with his feelings and everything. I'm sure he'll be very much involved in the project. I know Jamie Foxx is also working on a movie. Well, they've done the movie with Mike Tyson, but that looks like a pretty good show, something to check out. I finished up the Kung Fu Panda show on Netflix. Freaking awesome. It's awesome. If you're into that, if you've seen the first ones, it's Jack Black. It's hilarious. I like the story. It's just the jokes, the continuous jokes, his excitement. He's so moist. He's such a geek Kung Fu guy. I love it. It's so fun. So take a look at that if you see it. Alright, let's get into some stuff. Let's get into it. Trailers. John Wick 4. First of all, oh my god, sick. They gave a quick little teaser, like a minute and a half. Looks awesome. The scene with Donnie Yen and him, they're close range, shooting at each other. He's using his Kevlar suit to block the bullets. Donnie Yen's using the samurai sword. Oh my god, too much. Listen, if they make 10 of those John Wick movies, I'm in. I love it. Keanu Reeves is a legend. It looks so good. Please just keep making more of those John Wick trailers. But that looked freaking awesome. John Wick 4, I can't wait till that comes out. Can't wait till we get a full trailer. But I got a feeling with him and Donnie Yen, it's going to be so good. Alright, Comic-Con, oh my god. Shazam, start with some DC stuff. Shazam trailer, we finally got a full trailer. Looks as charming as the first one. Just easy going, funny, very bright, very easy to watch. A lot of people enjoyed this because it just felt, it wasn't as dark as the rest of the DC universe. From the trailer, it looks like it's still in the universe with Aquaman and Flash and Batman, the Snyder universe, or I don't know if they're still going to call it the Snyderverse or whatever, but it looks like it's still in that universe because he's referencing those characters and the looks and whatnot. It looks as fun and as charming as the first one, so I don't see why this won't be as great. And Zachary Levi was recently on the Joe Rogan podcast, just talking about his new book, expressing himself. I had no idea that he was going through, and this is mental health, you know. It's an important thing, and you just don't know who's going through it. And he talks about it, and he talks about having suicidal thoughts and all that sort of stuff. And he says Shazam, the first one, helped him out a lot when that role came through, and he wasn't even on it. He wasn't really what's the word, like if you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, he'll say it, at that time he wasn't really interested. And he ended up getting the main cast, and it changed him, and he's loving it. And he's such a charming, funny guy, man. So I'm glad he's doing well. Do check out the podcast. Do check out his book. But this looks so much fun. I can't wait till he starts crossing over with the other DC characters. I hope they do that because it's so needed. Okay, sticking on that, Black Adam. We got another trailer for that. It looks good. The Rock looks amazing as Black Adam. Again, it does have a darker tone, like the two movies, Shazam and Black Adam, and hopefully they will cross paths. They need to. The tones look completely different. One is so bright, Black Adam is a bit like Snyderverse darkness and whatnot. But just the animation, the way it looks, The Rock looks awesome. I'm so looking forward to the way that. I mean, just the way he's flying and the way he's punching the freaking the fighter jets and whatnot. Just those little things just make it look so awesome. So great, looks sick. I can't wait. So we're getting that at the end of the year. We're getting both of those two at the end of the year. So that's going to be awesome, and I really hope they connect. I mean, The Rock, you know, based on the Geek of Steel's tweet, you know, hinted that Superman could be in it, and we're talking about, you know, and he's, you know, The Rock has been he's been vouching for Henry Cavill to come back. Now, he was supposed to be at Comic-Con and make an announcement. I didn't really see anything. Maybe I need to follow up on it. But he's freaking Superman, man. Bring him back, Warner Brothers. I mean, I think the new direction of Warner Brothers, who were taken over by Discovery and whatnot, I think they're going to do the right thing because they're just on it. So let's hope that happens. We saw, okay, going on to Marvel now. The rest of it's all going to be Marvel news. We saw a trailer for Groot. I Am Groot, coming out August 10th, I think it is. So next week or the week after. 5-episode animation. I mean, the whole thing's going to be about him saying I am Groot, but I'm very interested to see how they're going to take it, or how they're going to give us a story. I was kind of thinking of Wally the other day. Like I was like, after I saw that trailer, I was like, you know what? They was able to express Wally, and he had no vocals, right? Just through his expressions and the animation and whatever he was going through, they was able to express the story. So if they could do that with Wally, a robot that can't talk, with Groot, with his movements and his expressions and him just saying, "I am Groot," we're gonna like. I feel like we're all gonna be speaking Groot by the end of the show. Like we're really gonna understand what he's going through and whatever this show is. Apparently, there's gonna be cameos of some of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm assuming Rocket. That's the one that makes sense to me. But I reckon by the end of this show, we're all gonna be speaking Groot because we're gonna understand exactly what's going on. And Disney are great at their animations, right, with Pixar and whatnot. So it's gonna be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. That trailer looks like so much fun. Spider-Man freshman year 2024, so we saw some images of that. So there's some concept images. It looks like one of the images looks like he's in his basic suit. He looks like he's got like a backpack on with his web shooters and whatnot. Got Norman Osborn in there. Daredevil, oh my god, Charlie Cox is coming back to voice Daredevil, and we're gonna talk about Daredevil more as well, but in the black costume, so that's freaking sick. I believe Tom Holland's doing the voice of Spider-Man. It only makes sense. Doc Ock, Doctor Strange, Osborn, Green Goblin, loads of other characters are cameoing in this. Should be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the animation that they do with this as well, just to give us those stories there. So that looks pretty good, but we just saw pictures. What If Season 2? I mean, of course, they could do those animations all day long, give us a season every year really. So they signed up, or they announced season 3 as well, so that's going to be sick. Apparently at the Comic-Con they showed an episode to everyone there, so lucky them. One day me and Kib's going to make it to Comic-Con San Diego. Apparently that episode was about what if Captain Carter met the Hydro what do you call it, man? Iron Man thing, I can't remember how it's called. But it's Steve Rogers, and we saw that at the end of What If, so I think it's connected to that in the season 1. So that should be awesome. They're doing the zombie animation, which apparently is going to be violent. They said it's going to be like, I don't know if it's R-rated or whatnot, but it's going to be violent. You saw an image of Shang-Chi, Red Guardian, and a lot of other people I can't remember off the top of my head, who will be fighting these zombies. So that seems very interesting as well. Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. So that's going to be an interesting animation. Look forward to it. What If's always so much fun. All right, more trailers. Let's go. She-Hulk. We got another full trailer to see She-Hulk. Looks freaking good. Looks freaking good. And this trailer gave us obviously more of She-Hulk. We saw more of Smart Hulk. Professor Hulk doing yoga and shit. I don't know how I feel about that. I keep saying this. We never got that much angry Hulk in the whole Avengers series. Obviously at the beginning, and then he turned into Smart Hulk. I miss angry Hulk, but seeing Hulk do yoga and whatnot is very interesting, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But big spoilers, man. You got Wong. Obviously, he showed up because in Shang-Chi he showed up with Abomination. So finally, hopefully we'll get that connection. But Wong showing up, so there's something bigger going on. And then they dropped it. Daredevil shows up. He's going to be in this. Absolutely awesome. They got so much Daredevil going on, man. I can't believe this. Him showing up at the end was like, oh my god. I mean, first I was like, oh my god. Secondly, I was like, oh, why would you spoil that? But then thirdly, I was like, that was fucking awesome. I can't wait. So, I don't know, man. If Marvel's going to show it to me in a trailer, then I guess I'll just take it. I mean, I was really put off by the Doctor Strange trailer because they spoiled the Illuminati and whatnot. But, I don't know. That got me hyped, though. I can't wait to see Daredevil. I want to see lots of him in there, but it might just be a cameo for something or whatnot. But I want to see loads of him in there. But can't wait, man. 2 lawyers, Daredevil, just fucking awesome. Love it. The next one was an emotional one, Black Panther. Oh, well, look, I tell you what, since we're talking about Daredevil, they announced Daredevil's show coming out next year, I believe. And they said it's 18 episodes, which is awesome. Give me as many episodes as you can. I hope they're full-length episodes. I hope they're not like 10-minute, 18 episodes or whatever. Give me good 40-minute episodes, hour episodes, whatever. 18's a lot, interestingly enough. They went with that number, but I think they call it the Reborn or something like that. Listen, please, yeah, 18 make them long episodes. Charlie Cox, I can't wait. Vincent D'Onofrio, I fucking his name. Kingpin's coming back. Please bring the Punisher in there, please. Looking forward to that. They're doing a lot with Daredevil and Charlie Cox. It's interesting that we're seeing Daredevil with She-Hulk, and we haven't even got it with Spider-Man yet. Please make that happen. Even make Spider-Man do a cameo in there, please. Anyway, so that's Daredevil. The next one was an emotional trailer, the Black Panther trailer. I saw loads of reaction, Kibler's reaction, loads of reaction online. Mostly tears, man. Everyone's in tears. Beautiful trailer. Great song choice, No Woman, No Cry, Bob Marley. I feel like this trailer was more of an homage to Chadwick Boseman, like a respect to him, of losing him. And then also just obviously promoting the movie. We got to see Namor in there, looks amazing, another mutant. We got to see, why I forgot her name, Ironheart. So basic, I forgot her name, but Ironheart's going to be in it. But it was emotional, man. That music, that, you know, No Woman, No Cry. And then when she was like, I've lost my family, I've lost everyone, and you see the picture of Chadwick Boseman, just, that was emotional. That was definitely emotional. I watched that with excitement, but also like with a lump in the throat. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Such an impact made with that character. But the movie's going to be amazing. Again, it's going to be very emotional. I feel like the movie's going to be... I heard they're going to do a big tribute to Chadwick Boseman, so that's going to be amazing. We saw at the end of the trailer a Black Panther. We just see kind of like a bottom half in the hand. It looked like a female, so I'm assuming it's Sherry. But wow, you know, that looked good. With Namor in there, you know, it's obviously related to the earthquakes that they saw, or they were talking about in Endgames or whatnot. What I'm assuming it is, but freaking awesome they gave us that trailer. Absolutely amazing, very emotional. Rest in peace again, Chadwick Boseman. Moving on, Fantastic Four. Again, November 4th, 2024. That's what they're saying. So let's see. We've known about this for ages anyway. We had a glimpse of him in Mr. Fantastic, in Doctor Strange. So let's see where that goes. Kang, alright, here we go. Like Kang Dynasty. So Marvel, they released the next Avengers movie, Kang Dynasty, and then Secret Wars. We already seen He Who Remains. We're gonna get the Kang Dynasty and then Secret Wars. Absolutely amazing. I think everyone's already predicted this with all the Phase 4 movies that were coming out. Secret Wars. Oh my god, it's a big project. The Russo brothers have said, you know, if there's anything that they wanted to do, it's always wanted to be Secret Wars. If they get them back, they've done a great job with Infinity War and Endgame. Get them back, you know, that'd be awesome. Damn, 2025. I can't believe it. We've got freaking 2 years. But the thing is, time goes quick and these movies come. And we got so much content. I think I counted like 12 Marvel content next year, I believe. I feel it was 9 or 10 or 11 or something, or 12. It was a lot. And then, what else have I got? And then that's it, Thunderbolts. Then they announced Thunderbolts as well, which we all knew that they were setting up with all the villains and everything. So that's coming at the end of 2024 as well. Punisher. I mean, I keep saying it. Please bring back the Punisher. Maybe for Thunderbolts at least. That would be, oh my god, I could just see the scene that they have Abomination and this, and then they're like, oh yeah, we got one more, and then the Punisher shows up. I mean, look, he's obviously a vigilante, or you know, they use Thunderbolts. They use him to do what other people can't, which is kill people. So please bring in the Punisher on that at least, or Daredevil, or both of them. You gotta give us the Punisher, man. Don't come on, man. Look, that was everything. You know, I mean, I was hoping, you know, me and Kibbs can really talk about them. He'll give you his thoughts. But obviously timing and whatnot has not allowed us today to go on it. But please do check out his video as well. Just all our thoughts, and so much coming out, so much Marvel content, so much DC stuff. It's just an exciting times, man. Exciting times to be alive. Looking forward to all of this sort of stuff. We've got a couple things still to come for the rest of the year. She-Hulk coming, Groot, Black Panther, Shazam, Black Adam. We've got a lot going on for the rest of the year. So exciting end of the year coming up, and then exciting 2024 with all that content coming out. John Wick 4, I don't even know when that's coming out. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but can't wait for that. Freaking hell. Lot of stuff going on. Anyway, my short kind of view on everything. Check out Kibler's One. Thanks everyone again for watching, subscribing. You know, we've been getting good feedback recently, so mad respect to everyone. Really appreciate it. We're going to keep trying to do our thing. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.